feel like a lot of people buy that, or the, like the Bioderma, that's one that, like, a lot of people, I feel like in the UK, I think that's, like, a UK product that is more, like, prevalent there. Yeah, I think it's, like, made there, and it's more of that, I don't know. So, yeah, I've never tried it, but it does look, like, cute, but my Simple, and it's also kind of on brand. No, but, well, before I used the Simple micellar water, and then they came out with the Hydro Boost, and I was like, why not? And it's my go-to, so we'll see if I like that. I'm sure it's literally the same, but once I'm finished with that, if I like it, of course, if it's like irritating or anything like that, I'll just, hopefully it's on Amazon, or I could just go somewhere else, honestly. But I also needed to get, and guys, I made, you know, I stayed true to it. I finished my last lip balm, and I was like, time to get a new one. And yeah, so my favorite one of the Burt's Bees is the, it's like the tangerine one, mandarin orange, something like that, but the mango is also really good. I like the ones, and I had this whole, you know, I did a whole whisper ramble on this as well, but I really do like the ones with, the first ingredient as sunflower seed oil, because it makes it more glossy and buttery and easier to, like, apply. So I got, so I found when I was going through my, like, prop drawer, which I just organized like a week ago, and it's gorgeous. So yeah, but in there I was like, I found an unopened, like, original, and what I found out is that I love the peppermint one. I'm sure I've, like, shown it on here at one point, but I found out it's like a winter thing, so you can't buy it if it's not winter. So that kind of was like, okay, but then I looked, because that one didn't have sunflower seed oil as the first, it was beeswax, so it's, you know, and I'm wearing it now, but it's a bit more, like, I don't know, I'm not loving it. It's like, I really like the sunflower, especially for videos. It just makes your lips look so much more glossy without it being a gloss, you know. Okay, anyway, that was a whole ramble, but yeah, I do love this one, the, like, tangerine one, and the peppermint's good in terms of the beeswax ones, but I will say the one I'm using now is the original, and it's basically the peppermint, but it's not as pepperminty, which is why I like the peppermint, because it's like a minty feeling. This one's like, not really. So yeah, for the beeswax I'll get peppermint, but for the, like, sunflower, that's like basically the rest, except the honey. I really didn't like that one, and whatever. But anyways, I got a 2-pack of mango, because the mango is so good. And also, you know, it's so good, but it's like seasonal as well, is the salted caramel. Don't get me started. I'm gonna get too excited for fall, which I already am. Like, I'm like done with summer. Like, once July comes, I'm like, okay, where's, you know, where's the fall time? Where's autumn? So anyways, but this was a 2-pack, so I got that, and look at this, like, the little mangoes, so cute, and yeah, mangoes are really good one. So let's see, let's put that there, and then finally, okay, this was a story I honestly wish I could show you, but I put it in the other room. But I was like, summer's approaching, and I know this is so bad, like, you're supposed to wear sunscreen, like, year round, and especially, like, I don't understand I forget, because this was this was an interest a little bit ago, but I retained a little bit. But we are, like, in the northern hemisphere, closer to the sun in the winter, but we don't get, like, burned in the winter because it's not, like, hot was so bad. Like, I had a favorite, and don't make me cry, because I will. But my favorite was, and this is such a steal, like, I can ramble about this for half an hour, I'm not even kidding, but La Roche-Posay, okay, made a kid's sunscreen, right? It was like face and body, it was like almost 7 ounces, okay? It was a fully chemical sunscreen, it had no fragrance, it was perfect, it gave you such a dewy glow, which I like. It is a bit intense, you know, but I like that, you know, I just like the dewiness of it, right? And it was, get ready, $20 for like 7 fluid ounces of sunscreen is like actually incredible. So then come the summer, I'm like, where is it? And it's like they discontinued it, and I actually like my heart. Oh my goodness, like, why did they have to do that to me? Because, and let me tell you why. I think it's because they caught on to, like, that people were just getting the kids one because the kids one, it didn't matter that it was kids, right? Had no fragrance, and the other one, like, did, or there was something about it that was better, and I think, if anything, if it was better, it was just cheaper, you know, like $20 versus the exact same ingredients for like $35. So of course I went looking for that, and it's like, it just doesn't exist anymore. So that really made me sad, because it was a really good sunscreen, and all the above, and it was $20. Okay, but besides the point, let me get to it. But I got this one, which is basically the same thing, but it's $35, which is like, it just, that's why, it's like, the fact that it was 20, and it was like the same thing, but like, it was just marketed towards kids, and I think this one, is this one 6.7? This one's 5, so don't even get me started. It's 5 ounces for 35, but the other one was 6.7 for 20. Like, it just, it was so sad. I know this is so, like, silly, but whatever. So, the sunscreen that I got was the La Roche-Posay, what is this, the 60 Body and Face, which is great. It's the Anthelios Melton Milk Sunscreen, and this is the same thing. Sorry about that, of course, the little light went out, but, yeah, this is the same thing, but I think what, like, really got me is that, like, it was literally, like, 1.7 ounces more, and $15 less, and now it's, like, but it's a really good sunscreen, so it's worth it, because, you know, that CeraVe one, I just was willing to try a different one, and it was so, the white cast was, like, awful, like, literally, like, it was so bad, which is, of course, expected with mineral, like, that's titanium, zinc, you know, but this will do, but it was, like, $36 or something, but this lasts, like, the whole summer for me, so it's worth it, I guess, but it is a really good sunscreen, so thank you for listening to my ramble on that, but truly, it's really good. It's all chemical, which, what I found out a couple years back, is that mineral, so if this is like your skin, right, mineral is like kind of this like shield, right, it goes like this, right, you put it on, and if this is the UVA and UVB, it quite literally reflects it, right, so if this is the sun rays, it goes like this, and it bounces off your skin. Quite nice, is that not? So, with chemical sunscreens, what it does with the UVA and UVB, to my knowledge, I might be, like, messing this up, but I'm pretty sure it's how it works, and it explains, like, okay, but the UVA and the UVB absorb, so the chemical sunscreen absorbs it, and that's why if you've ever tried, like, chemical sunscreen and put it on and sit on in the sun, you start to get a little bit warmer than typical, so because it's, like, absorbing that heat, it's not, like, reflecting it, think it's like the one that's not the best chemical one. I forget, but most of them are like good, you know what I mean? But there's one that like so many sunscreens like market that they don't have it. I forget what it is, but that one doesn't have it. Whatever it is. Yeah, I forget. But anyway, so that's my like mini haul. And yeah, so we'll see about the micellar water. Because here's a fun ramble about that. Is and by the way, you're never supposed to wait, I have like a lot to say on this actually. But first of all, makeup wipes, of course, like, you know, that's a little bit harsh, you know, because it's just very, very irritating, and it's just that. Okay, so I went to, and I never really used makeup wipes ever because I just didn't. I always loved micellar water. So I tried to do like a double cleanse with an oil cleanser and just a normal gentle cleanser, right? And then what I used was the